Good evening, folks. Sunday night here, about 9:30. Been a pretty busy weekend for us. First time really kind of had to sit down and make our video here. What took us so long today was after that really good Packer game. Could have turned out a little better. We kept continuing to work on one of our DIY projects that we did. I decided to cut a tree down here instead of hiring somebody. It was actually for this young lady over here. Most of the reason was that. She ended up having some water coming through the roof in her garage, so we had to remove this big maple tree out front.
Which we
And
didn't want to. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
it was a beautiful tree. She loved it. The puppies loved it. And but yeah, instead of causing more damage to the house, it just wasn't getting any sun, so the roof couldn't dry out. So the boards were getting yucky underneath, and just the water kept coming in, so we had to prevent that. Probably the big reason we did it ourselves is we saved about $2,000. A lot of quotes that we got to remove a similar tree in the yard was about 2,000. And I think the saw that I used that I bought was about 250 bucks. So we were cutting branches and
I was dragging branches, cutting down smaller limbs off of the big limbs so that we can kind of move it around our yard and burn some of it once it dries up. Maybe sell some of the wood because the maple's beautiful. And like we said, we didn't want to get rid of it, but it just is something that we had to do to play defense for our house. So we've got kind of a messy driveway, but that's okay.
yeah, there's nothing. Everything came out good, no damage or anything. But
We're just very sore and we're thinking about incorporating massages into our budget for next month.
it's
At
a
least I am.
it's a lot of work, but it gives you a lot of satisfaction to kind of see what you did at the end of the day on something that had to be done. Plus, the big benefit was we saved a ton of money doing it ourselves. Like Megan said, we might even make a little more off of it because it is a
Hopefully. Yeah.
beautiful silver maple tree. And then someone can put that wood to good use instead of just putting it in a fire pit, which we would really like.
Trying to stay sustainable as best we
Hmm.
can. So
But yeah,
that was just this afternoon.
yeah, that was a
So
lot of work after the Packer game, and just want to check in. And I know this month's kind of been a lot of DIY, tricks of the trade, I guess you could say, what we talked about in NBC 15. But they really help to do it yourself. So
we're going to
um,
continue on with our Sober September. We blogged about that a couple weeks ago. So we're going strong. I actually haven't weighed myself since we started, so I don't know if there's any weight change, but I feel like I'm sleeping better, so that's good. And we're
um,
not spending as much on groceries because beer is expensive.
yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
time's flying. Halfway through September already, and before you know it, Christmas will be here. But
Oh, yeah. I bought a Christmas gift yesterday when I was at the outlets with my sister. So,
uh,
can never plan too soon. So, anyways, thanks for listening, everybody. Check out our blog, see what we're up to, and have a lovely evening.
we'll talk to you later. Have a good night.